I think I look good in a photo. Post it. Why we can't waste our lives caring about what other people think. Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. Yeah, wasn't really going to do a lot of makeup on this channel, but I just thought I really want to talk about like confidence and stuff like that, and what better way to do it than while I'm doing my makeup. So yeah, please like, subscribe. I'm going to put all the products in the description below. I'm not a makeup guru. So yeah, this is just the way I do my makeup. Yeah, firstly I want to talk about confidence, self-confidence. A lot of people kind of ask me like, oh my god, how are you like so self-confident now and things like that, and I'm like, I think I just started to kind of stop caring, like not focus on other people and kind of stop comparing myself to other people. And I think that when you start to like stop comparing yourself to other people, that's when you start to like just see the positive in yourself more, and like just don't focus on the negative stuff. Obviously like everyone has insecurities and stuff, but just the more you talk yourself down, the more you will start to feel bad, if that makes sense. And like my friend told me this the other day, she was like, compare yourself to people in a good way, and I was like, how can you compare yourself to people in a good way? And then she said, okay, well here's an example. Like for example, it won't be like, oh my god, that person's so like thin and I'm not. Be like, well okay, this person grinded and tried hard and like was working out a lot. I can do it too. If she can do it, then I can do it. And just kind of take someone else's, you know, motivation and turn it into yours, and just be like, if that person can do it, then so can I. And yeah, also in terms of self-confidence, I think just focus on yourself. Don't base your self-worth on people's compliments or like the amount of attention you get from people. So for example, if you're going out to an event and like, you know, one week you got loads of like people are giving you their number and they're giving you attention, they're giving you compliments, like, and the next week no one said anything to you, no one's complimented your dress, no one's asked you for your number. Like, you shouldn't base your self-worth on attention, the amount of attention you get from guys, or the amount of compliments you get, or the amount of comments you get, because you're not really loving yourself, you're just depending on other people to make you feel good about yourself. It's not my colour, just going to say. But yeah, self-confidence, it's easy to, I think it's something that's easy to say, but it's not easy to kind of do. And obviously, I think it's just your own mind, and you need to just learn to not speak negatively about yourself. Like literally just write down all the things you like about yourself, and then you'll be like, you look in the mirror and be like, wow, that is me, wow, I'm amazing, you know what I mean? And I think I just started to just not care what people think. Like if I think I look good in a photo, post it. Why we can't waste our lives caring about what other people think and living for other people, because then you're just going to be unhappy. So yeah, also in terms of red flags, this idea kind of came about, I think everyone has done this really, and it really is true that your emotions blind you. They really do, because you know, I think everyone has experienced it, and I think a good example is Love Island Australia. There's a girl on it, I don't really know their names, but there's a girl on it who kind of, she really liked a guy and she was kind of blindsided by how much she liked him, and he was telling another girl at the same time that he liked her, and she was just kind of not believing it, and kind of, she liked him so much that she refused to believe that, you know, he was kind of playing her. And even when she did find out that he was telling another girl that he wanted to kiss her and all this stuff, she gave him another chance. Instead of walking off and being like, okay, whatever, I can do so much better than you, she gave him another chance. And he was there smirking, happy as a liar. And guess what? The week after, he did it again. You know what I mean? And it's like, we need to just kind of just run. You know what I mean? Run. And if they don't run with you, then they weren't worth it in the first place. They literally weren't worth it in the first place. And I think a lot of people just kind of chase guys and like chase people without realising that, is it worth it? Is that person even worth it in the first place? Please be chasing after them. And yeah, I think it's just knowing your worth. That's really hard. You know what? We don't need men. You know what? You don't need a guy. You don't need attention from people to be happy. I think happiness really does come from yourself. And I know this is cheesy, but how can you love yourself? How can you love others if you don't love yourself? And that's true. It's really true. So, and I'm not saying that I'm amazing and I'm confident and I wake up every day and love myself. Like, obviously there's days where I don't, but it's just, you just need to kind of, don't make the days, the negative days, like the majority. Like, obviously there's going to be days where you don't like how you look, but just don't make that like a reoccurring thing. And also I think people need to remember that Instagram, and this is not even, but Instagram, places like that, you're only seeing like the good parts, like the parts that people want to show you, you know what I mean? And just because someone seems perfect doesn't mean that, you know, their life is amazing. So I just think people shouldn't spend your life trying to, like, wanting to be someone else, because you don't know like what they're going through. And everyone should just try and be happy as who they are as a person, really. And I know myself, I spent so much time being unhappy with like who I am and how I look and what I was, and just comparing myself to people. You know, it's just when someone's kind of embarrassed to be around you, like you just, well, us girls, we can sense red flags, but sometimes we just choose to ignore them. So I think, like, obviously I'm not going to name all of them, but it's like, you know, when someone's just, you feel like someone's just like embarrassed to be around you, like you're always feel like you need to be chasing them, and like you're, you know what I mean, and you're doing all the work, and like they're like putting you down and stuff like that. Like, you shouldn't be around someone who's like consistently putting you down and not making you feel like a good person. Okay, I've been on this for so long. Yeah. Also I have a Spotify playlist for like that little self-confidence boost, you know what I mean? And it's just like all those like girly songs and songs that make you just, you know what I mean? If you want to be more self-confident, listen to my playlist. I'm gonna put it in the description. Listen to my playlist, look in the mirror and just be like, yes, that is me, you know what I mean? So yeah. And I think people definitely warm to people that are confident, and like, I think it's all about mindset and what you tell yourself. Like, if you tell yourself positive things, positive things will come out. If you tell yourself negative things are gonna come out. So I'm not the best at makeup, as you can tell. So if anyone could help me, it'd be greatly appreciated. The angle is kind of different here because this is the second time I was recording this, because the first bit was actually out of focus. So that's why this angle was kind of different, and the lighting. This mascara is finished. So yeah, make sure you check out my playlist. Usually I would do contour, but I can't bother for that right now. Because I'm going to do, this is more of like an everyday look, and I would never do contour like for an everyday look, if that makes sense. So
Six and a half hours later.
okay guys, I'm gonna sort this eyelash out later, but thank you so much for watching this video. If you like, please give it a thumbs up. Comment if you want me to do any more get ready with me's, and I'll definitely fix this eyelash. This went on so quickly, but yeah. Hope you liked the video, and yeah, bye.